Welcome to my long-awaited review video on my Aprilia SX 125. Now, this isn't going to be, I'm not Shmee, alright? This isn't some kind of stats video about how good the carburetor is or whatever. I'm not that into that. What this is going to be is me genuinely telling you, as someone who loves motorbikes, what it's like to drive this every single day. I've driven this since about June, and I mean what it's like to drive it. Not these people that rent them for a day and say, oh, you know, this. I've been like, I work between 3 bars at night. I've driven this round in the middle of the night, going to different places, picking things up on it, all sorts of stuff. This is genuinely, I probably know more than most people about what this bike is like, actually like to ride. By the way, this isn't my biker jacket, this is just my jacket. I've not just put this on for the video, I always wear this jacket if you watch my videos. Anyway, enough waffling on. We'll start with the colours. I chose this colourway. I did buy it brand new from, I think it was Blackburn Aprilia, I think, but I'm not too sure. But I went for, there was the red and blue, I think there was red and black and grey, and then there was this colourway, which I really like, the yellow and red. I have had it polished up, so that's why it looks so brand new at the moment. I was going to sell it, but now I'm probably going to leave it for a little bit since it is winter. But yeah, obviously in comparison to, I had a Yamaha, and there's a video on my channel of the Yamaha YZF-R125. The reason I've only had 125s is because I'm 18, so I literally can't get anything else. I've got my full licence for everything that I can get at my age. But pretty much, yeah, this is a Supermoto, so it's a lot different to the kind of sport bike types that you can get. It's not as when I first got it, it didn't feel as fast as the other stuff I'd ridden. Sorry, it felt faster than the other stuff I've ridden, but now I kind of got used to it more. It doesn't feel as fast, but maybe you just get used to it. Maybe it is. There's no digital dash on it. It's actually the same as the dashboard on this is the same as the Derby Sender that I had when I was 16-year-old. But there's a lot of crossover really between the kind of Aprilia. I think they're all got Piaggio on them somewhere, the Derbys and the Aprilias and that kind of thing. They're all based kind of on the same thing. I noticed a lot of stuff on this bike is the same as the Derby. I mean, it is a good looking bike. I do really like it. I like it from this angle. It's honestly, if you want something, if you've got about 4 grand in the bank, you want a motorbike to use every day, I'd 100% go for a Supermoto, and I'd 100% go for this, because this is the best Supermoto for a 125 for this price. That's obviously why I got it. The reason I got this was because after I'd sold my Yamaha, I didn't want to get another sport bike because the Yamaha's the best. And why would I get another one and just lose money on it, you know what I mean? So I thought, why not get Supermoto? I've had Supermotos in the past, but it was only like 50cc. So I just thought, why not get one of these? And I have enjoyed it, genuinely. It don't go wrong, you know, it's hard to crash it. Honestly, you get on like a sport bike and you're like, whoa, like this is my... If you can have composite on motorbikes, you're going to struggle to crash this. But yeah, rear foot pegs, obviously. I'm not sure, it is a 4-stroke, so you get that kind of instead of like... Horn works, I hope. Indicators are there. Obviously, I mean, this is probably news to no one. High beams, that kind of thing. Don't need oil, that just comes up at the start, I think. You can use it every single day. It won't let you down. It'll start, it'll work. I mean, I've driven this in like ice, frost. I've driven to Clitheroe, over the top road, over the grain road, and that kind of, like, honestly, I've done all sorts on this, and it hasn't let me down. It's been brilliant, and I wouldn't have wanted to do all them journeys on a Yamaha. I did do a lot of loads of mad journeys on them, but it's a lot easier to ride. Suspension's decent on it. I've only hit the suspension right to the bottom a couple of times. This is showing like the extreme levels I've ridden this bike to, but I didn't have a car at the time that I had this, so you know, I had to use it every day. And it genuinely, to say I use this to go to the gym, to go to work, and it still looks like this. It doesn't look bad, it doesn't look worn out. I've done, how many miles have I done on it? 2.6, like literally. And I just took it up the road. And if you're looking for an everyday bike, which not a lot of people are, but if you are, then 100% this. However, if you want to go and watch my Yamaha video, then literally it does this, honestly, in comparison to the Yamaha that I had. Obviously, go and watch that video if you want. That was like 2022 summer when I made that, because I just got it. I got it on my 16th birthday, 17th, literally the day I was 17. I'd ordered it beforehand so I could go out on it then. But literally, if you're asking with this bike, in comparison to the Yamaha, is it easier to ride? Yeah. Does it probably don't handle better, but it's easier to handle, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Is it probably better on fuel? Yeah. Is it easier to drive around on hard roads? Yeah. Can you see more when you sat up more? Yeah. Does it not spin out for no reason when there's like a little bit of rain on the road? Yeah. But I'd still get the Yamaha at the end of the day. I just would. There's just something about it. People used to look at it in traffic. It didn't feel like a 125. It felt like a motorbike. It felt like I was on the MotoGP grid when I was lining up at the light. I've done a few videos on it, so go and check them out. It was one of the best bikes I'd ever driven. I dropped that once. It fell off its standing on the car park once and fell down, and so that was damaged. I lost money on it, but it was my favourite vehicle I've ever had. I mean, I've had 2 cars, I've had this, I've had another bike. Like, honestly, it was the best vehicle and the most enjoyment I've ever had out of a vehicle. I would say to get one of them, and I wouldn't say to get one of them unless you're proper into Supermoto. But then again, if you've never ridden bikes before, this is a lot easier to ride and it'll get you into it. And you can see more in traffic, you're not crouched down, you're not looking in your mirrors like that. It's one of them. Do you want practicality? Put it this way, if we're comparing it to like supercars, this is a Lamborghini Huracan. Sorry, the Yamaha's a Lamborghini Huracan, and this is like a Porsche 911 or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's one's practical and you can drive it round and still have fun, and one will just throw you off for no reason.
If you try to take it away